Look at what he says in the book of Acts, chapter 20, verse 28. As soon as he knew. Look at what he warned of what was going to take place. Pay attention to yourself and to the entire flock in which the Holy Spirit has placed you as bishops to be shepherds for God's church, whom he shed his blood for. Because I know, listen, he knew that after his departure, what was going to happen? Grace was going to be spread all over the world. The change took place 2,000 years ago. Why did no one know about it? Why no one could receive a clean conscience? The reason why a church teaches that sin stands is because they don't have a clean conscience. That's why he tells you, when they accuse us and they say that there's no sin. No, it's not that we say that. The covenant says that there's no sin. So therefore, it says, imposed until the time of what? Of Reformation. That was imposed until Christ died and was resurrected. But Christ died and was risen, and it continued. It remained imposed. You see what I'm trying to say here? 2,000 years ago, this was supposed to be removed. The baptism, the washing, the imposing of hands, the doctrines of Christ, the principal rudiments. So look, in the evangelical church, this still exists. And the Catholics, don't even mention them. That's the worst there is regarding the representation of reforming things. They need a transformation from heaven to earth. The Pope, he has to be depopulized. He doesn't know. If he were to be here listening to me, what is that man talking about? They don't understand. If it's about the Bible, theologians, from where? They're not theologians. They know nothing. Listen, a priest, one of our kids here will sit a priest and give them a professorship. Not you. You will abuse them. One of our kids. So then this was a predestined act that no one understood, the Reformation. And notice, with reason, it says, verse 11, look at what it says. Verse 11 of Hebrews chapter 9. And Christ being come or present, and to be present means to be here in bodily form. It is to say, though it took place back then, like Paul, he understood the revelation, he understood it. And what did Paul say? After my departure, grace will continue to be preached? No. So it is to say that transformation begun there. However, Christ had to come to activate it. Christ had to be present to activate that which was already taken place 2,000 years ago. It was a predestined act. It isn't only that Peter was evil and the apostles were evil. It's that was in God's script, the movie he made.